Welcome everyone to your Mercury retrograde reading. Mercury retrograde started on December 13th and will continue until January 1st. So this is your reading. It's a collective reading. Okay, so let's just see what is going on in the collective. Okay, best message coming out. Best message, please. Some frustrating times going on for a lot of people. I realize it's already some chaos for some signs already in play. So let's just see what's going on overall and how this is going to affect you. Taking out some portal cards, we do have the Temple of Truth, Throat Chakra, Authenticity, and Self-Expression. And of course, Throat Chakra is talking about the communication, which is Gemini. Talking about that Gemini retrograde, which is going straight from that Sagittarius straight into a Capricorn season. But we also have that Neptune with it. So you guys could feel like there's some fantasies or illusions, or feeling like you're dealing with someone who's a little disillusioned, things of this, or maybe they're a little wacky about the things that they're trying to say, right? Doing things a little different. But this is also talking about making sure you step outside of that box for your own self-expression. Right now is a great time for that self-expression. I have already talked about that in the manifestation video, definitely, because we're talking about taking those risks, stepping outside that box. So make sure that you are expressing your own authentic, oh my gosh, now I'm going to be able to say authenticity. Okay, so if I'm be able to say that word right. The lighting isn't that great, guys. I'm working really late here to try to get these readings to you. I've had a lot of family. I had to put my dog down on Friday, so I am backed up, as you guys know. So I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get these done for you as fast as possible. Be the camel. Trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges that are before you, the challenges that are coming towards you, things that people are saying, just kind of walk away, throw it under the rug. It's Mercury retrograde. You know, people have this way of trying to get on others' nerves, and they probably don't even know why. It's just in the air, right? Because that's what Mercury retrograde wants to do. It wants to bring your ex back. It wants to bring back old problems. Maybe for new solutions. If you can actually make a solution, you know, maybe just by walking away, right? That's probably the best thing to do, especially at this time. If you're not really feeling like you really, you know, like whatever they're trying to fight about is ridiculous. It's less, you know, it's just best to just kind of walk away and be like, we'll talk about this after Mercury retrograde, right? Let yourself stand out and be noticed, though. But that's once again that you know, that Fool card. That's that wanting to get out there, be expressive, right? Show how you're going to shine at this time, because in actuality with Mercury retrograde is a great time to shine, because there's a lot of communication going around. There's a lot of open doors. It's still its own portal. It's its own way of doing things, right? So stand out, you know, from what you used to do, bringing in what you want to do. So it's also a great time of manifesting. Of course, every day is a good day of manifesting. It's just that, you know, what are the peak moments, right? Especially with the Mercury retrograde, letting go of the past, because the past wants to creep up, and telling it, don't do that. I'm going towards the future. I'm not going to allow the past to come back and haunt me, right? So anytime, you know, this also helps you stay away from awkward moments, right? Because you're going to say, no, I want to shine this way. Stay out of that, right? That's funny. Practice shape-shifting by altering your physical appearance and mannerisms. I think I just said that. That pretty much goes with the peacock, right? That's kind of like being your own self. That goes with both those cards, actually, right? And you look at the peacock, right? And then you have the octopus. It's like, nope, this is me. I'm shape-shifting into something else right now. I'm sorry, I'm closing that door to the past. I don't want to talk about that, right? Gotta love those Mercury retrogrades. The past wants to come back and say, hey, did you learn a karmic, you know, did you learn your karmic dues from this, or are we redoing this again? Redoing nothing. Thanks, though. Thanks for the opportunity, but I'm all done. Unless it's a good opportunity that I missed. I'd like to have a redo. Taking a mulligan. Okay, so let's get over here and see what's going on. Over here, it's, yeah, friends and colleagues. So making new friends, making new colleagues, having those open conversations, right? It's just, which conversations do I want? Do I want the ones from the past, or do I want the ones that are good now? Step into your present power. Keep yourself in the present, making sure that you know where you're standing. Let them know where you're standing. I love this though too, because it also kind of shows that he knows where his boundaries are, and he's going to let them know where his boundaries are as well. So, you know, it's like, the tiger is a very majestic animal, and it's going to show how awesome you are. Once again, there it is, that peacock again, allowing yourself to stand out, you know, and maybe even at work, you're going to allow yourself to stand out from the crowd, right? I want this job opportunity. I want this. I'm going to stand out and shine. Let myself be seen in this light, right? And allow my words to flow into the, you know, and people will be listening because it's Mercury retrograde. It's all about communication. So yeah, with the kindred partnerships, some of you have these kindred partnerships that could be either coming back from the past, or you could even be saying, hey, you know what? Maybe this is where I would like to make a relationship. A lot of people say, do not start relationships during Mercury retrograde. Take it out as it is, because to me, it doesn't make a difference. If that's the calling, that's the calling. You know what I'm saying? That's the universe calling. It doesn't, you know, it's going to be, I think that's more of a personal opinion on how you feel. Okay, because in seriousness, I've seen beautiful Mercury retrograde relationships go very well. And I've seen some go to shit, but you know what? That's like every day. That's every day. You could say I had a relationship that started out great and it turned out like crap, but it wasn't during Mercury. You know, so I'm a little on that one. Conflict. It's just saying that there is conflict in the waters. There's conflict in the air. People do want to make conflict. Be careful of that. There's going to be conflicting time zones. There's going to be conflicting things. Watch your mail, you know, stuff like that as well, right? Things that want to delay themselves. Things that want to, you know, just come up out of the blue. Stormy seas, right? Riding on a storm over here. So for some of you, you might even feel like you're just kind of playing it safe right now during this time. Maybe you don't want to get into new relationships. Maybe you don't want to take new opportunities. But I always say, if a new opportunity knocks, it doesn't matter, my friends, whether it's Mercury retrograde or if it's Mars retrograde or if it's this retrograde. It doesn't matter. Universe says, when I knock, you answer. Does it really matter, right? Because every opportunity has a reason, right? Whatever the season. Okay. Start getting tired. I'm going to start rhyming over here. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. The loving woman. So some of you do have a beautiful new relationship coming in. You know, if you, like I said, if you feel like that this is a safe zone for you and you would like to take this, you know, but my whole thing is why miss out on beautiful opportunities? I'm just that person. I know 1,000 tarot readers are going to tell you, don't do it. Don't. But then what if it was like your twin flame? What if it's somebody big and you're going to say no? Universe didn't say no when it sent it to you. Okay. That's just what I'm saying. Okay. I mean, you have to be logical in a lot of sense too, because the universe does bring, I mean, what if it's something you're manifesting this whole time and this is just the time that's right for both of you? And the universe says time's now. Oh, it's Mercury retrograde. I'm sorry, I can't take your love. I can't take that $1 million job offer. Nonsense. Serious. Star blessings. Say yes to the dress, my friends. Okay, because and proceed to be seen. Push through. What does it say? Proceed to be seen. What is this whole reading about? Being seen for great opportunities. Yes, there's always chaos and there's always BS and there's always things that go on during Mercury retrograde a little bit more than norm, but it doesn't mean that great things don't happen as well. So watch for the beautiful things that are coming your way, please. It is Christmas. You know, I mean, it's It's time to receive. It's time for love. It's time for, you know, forgiving and forgiving. Okay, let's grab a couple of tarot cards over here, my friends, and see what's going on. Yes, the Chariot and the Devil. So yeah, you have this, you know what, you do, you know, it's like we all have this place, but don't let the devil be your resistance, because I don't really see the devil as being like this, like, oh, you have the devil coming. No, actually in this reading, it's actually about restricting yourself from the beautiful things that you have coming because of weariness of the Mercury retrograde or weariness of whatever. Right. And a lot of it is weariness. I think that a lot of times we hear these things and these stories and then we don't do what we could be doing. And so we may be missing a lot of opportunities because of so. Spirit says that you are on the right path. You use that determination, use that departure, use that direction. Right. Even if you're tempted by a little sexuality and a little play. Right. It depends on how you're going to see it. If it's the ex, then you don't want them. Then this could be that, right? It could literally be also watch out for temptation from your ex, always, right? You don't want to go backwards to something that doesn't suit you, right? So watch also other people's behavior as they want to go back into different cycles, right? Returning back to cycles, having attachments, having addictions, things of this nature. Watch for those people around you, but also just be very wary of your own restrictions. Do not put restrictions on your manifestations. Okay, just because of some Mercury retrograde. Okay, preparation. I am not, and I will tell you that right now, I am not, because I've learned throughout the years that it doesn't make a damn difference. If the Spirit wants to give me something, he's going to give me something, no matter what retrograde. So that's my saying. Having expansion, progress, seeing the progress. Why would you, want to watch the progress walk away? Okay, because you have some beautiful doors open. You have a lot of creativity when it comes to this area within your life right now during this Mercury retrograde. Yes, you are going to have some disappointments. Yes, there's going to be things that you're going to want to withdraw from. Yes, there's things you're going to leave behind. Yes, there's people who are going to want to come offer you cups that you've already left behind. Right? But those are a lot of also karmic cycles that are kind of like the temptation of karma. I always see Mercury retrograde also as a huge karmic thing. Did you actually get past this person? Did you guys really cut ties, or did you not cut ties? Because it wants to come back from the past to let you know, hey, did we actually, cut ties, or do you want to rebuild something with this person? Did you learn a lesson from that person? Because retrogrades are a lot about lessons, and spiritual lessons, about how you're growing and how you're doing things, right? So it's all about growth. But I also see a lot of collaboration and a lot of beautiful growth coming within this situation. Things that you may have missed out on from other things within the past. Maybe the past Mercury retrograde, you let something slip because you were like, nope, can't do it because Mercury retrograde's here. Spirit says, stop doing that. You have the Ace of Cups. Okay. Don't always allow these things to persuade you away from what your journey is and what things are that are coming your way. For some of you have this really hot person coming. Please don't let this person get away. I see this. It's like, oh my God. I see this beautiful, beautiful relationship with the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. And, and I'm just sitting here thinking, wow, I don't think you want to let this passionate person get past you. And it's not going to be one of those things where it's like, I'm only passionate for you during Mercury retrograde. That's usually your ex. That's like, I want to be hot and heavy with you during Mercury retrograde, but then I won't talk to you. And then after Mercury retrograde's gone, I disappeared. Where the hell did I go? Because that's the norm. That's what reality is. And that usually is what it is. Right? And for a lot of you it. It's like, why do they only come around? Because you still have this tie to them. You're still thinking. They're still thinking about you. You guys need to cut the ties, right? And there's usually soulmate connections, right? Karmic soulmates. But yeah, I've seen many, many people have that. I even had some friends, right? Not love, but friends that do the same. Some people even have family members that do that. Oh, well, I'm here for you today, and I would like to talk to you. Oh, Mercury retrograde's over. I'll talk to you later, cousin. I'll, see you next to Mercury retrograde. Okay. So yeah, just make sure that you're still manifesting and doing everything you're supposed to be doing. Keep yourself on top. Allow yourself the financial developments and ambitions, ambitious sparks to come out. Because I do see a lot of creativity for a lot of you. So make sure that you are taking advantage of all the things that are coming toward you, and make sure that you're considering, that you are who you are and you're in control of this situation. This is a fire energy with Capricorn, right? Because we're talking about Sagittarius and Capricorn, right? So definitely that Cap is very, that's the devil. Don't allow restrictions, to hurt you, keep you back from things, but make sure you're also very grounded and have your boundaries. Sagittarius, take the risk, go after what you need to go after, jump out of that box, take those risks, guys, okay? Till next time, peace and love, bye-bye.